Hello everyone, it's Gray from Lakeside and a warm welcome to you on this Wednesday evening or afternoon. It feels like evening but it's late afternoon. Am I a happy bunny? You bet. It's now all working, all the points are working as they should do, and the polarities are all working correctly, and it's dead on time. I said about Wednesday I should finish this, and as you can see I've reballasted as well, although I haven't glued it yet. Did take long to ballast because it was only really the point work which needed reballasting, so that was done. So I should give this a couple of days, make sure that I haven't got any silly things happening, but I've given it a good test with various diesels in here, and they all seem to be going okay. The only problem I'm getting is that I haven't used some of these diesels for a long time and they're a bit sticky, shall I say. They're not running too well, so they need a good run, I think. But apart from that, the actual track work is working out absolutely fine. I know that there are going to be people going, oh well, I still wouldn't have put that there. Well, it's tough. You know, what you see now is what you get. I'm not changing anything. It works absolutely fine. I've had a bundle of fun in the last half hour just doing the shunting around and testing the locos. So for me, it's absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It does the job I wanted it to, so that's the main thing. It's given me a little TMD area where I can mess around and store some of my locos as well at the same time. Now what you will see when I change points, you might see a little bit of ballast moving. That's because it's not glued down yet, so you might see when the point changes it will ping a little bit of ballast, but that's not an issue. I don't mind that because it's clearing out the ballast which is around it at the moment. Which there isn't much, but there's just one or two little bits, and I should make sure obviously that it's all clear before I put the glue down. So let's bring something round. Let's change with controller. Now I've got various sounds on here, but I won't put the sounds on for this. Right, so let's just pretend, because it's what it always is, isn't it, pretending, that we're going to bring in the Deltic. So we change the point to there and to there. Change that one. So here comes the Deltic onto platform 1, and she's coming in for I don't know, let's do it as a refueling. This is the one with the EM2 speaker in it, if you remember. And I will do a proper running session later on, but this is just to really show you this area. So I'll stop her there, reverse, change the point. Didn't quite go far enough, there we go. Right. Change this point. I'll tell you what, we'll yeah, we'll take her over to the refueling point, I think. So now this was one of the issues, if you remember, which people moaned at me about, that I had to go into the shed when the shed was further up to change this point. And then we change this one to go to refueling. So the Deltic's at base, and she's now ready for refueling. So now I can bring in the 66, which is waiting up the end there, and I'll take her into the shed, I think. So let's change that point back. Get on to my 66. She's going to have to go in for an oil and a grease, and I've got the 37 sitting there, so she's got to go in on the other track. So I'm deliberately stopping her on that point. We change that point, and hopefully she will now go into the shed. And it didn't stall. Well, nothing stalled yet. And the reason I stopped it on that point was to deliberately see if it stalled, and it didn't. Okay, so we can now say goodnight to the 66. What we can do, the 08 sitting up there with the 3 tankers, been sitting there waiting till the traffic is clear, which it is now, so I can now bring her through. So we change this point and that point, select the 08, so now she can bring her 3 tank wagons in to dispose of the fuel. She's been giving me a little bit of chip, this one actually. Don't know why that derailed. I can see why it derailed. The point's not changed properly. Bear with me. It's because I've been yakking. There we go. The pickups on the 08 are not great at the moment for some reason, so I need to have a look at that. So she's now ensconced in the position so that she can now deliver the fuel to the fuel tanks. We could run the class 24 there going through the washer. Let's do that. Change that point. And that should be it, I think. So let's go back to the controller and dial in the class 24. Yeah, I haven't got it on my controller for the moment. Bear with me. Here we go, class 24. Right. So she can go through the washer and then she can go off out. And I'll leave it there. I mean, she would just then go up out. But she'd have to wait because the 08 is sitting up there with the 3 tanks. I could extend that track a little bit more, I guess, but what it means is that it'll come out of this boundary, which I don't really want. So it's a case of, with that there, then for a pretend couple of hours, then nothing can get out. But it is literally just to pretend. I mean, I could say, right, that's a couple of hours gone, and then move her out of the way. It's just all a pretend game, isn't it? So there we go. It's all working anyway. I've just got to get used to the layout of the points, obviously, hence the hiccup on that one. But probably because I was yakking and being a bloke, I can't multitask. If my wife was doing it, she'd be okay, and she would be able to do it, no problem. Right, so that's about it. So just to let you know, it is all underway. I can now concentrate on my Christmas video, which is the next thing to do. So you probably won't see any more from me for a little while, until that's done. So that'll be hopefully coming out in about a week's time. Before I go, I don't know if you saw Rob over at File and How. He got a new camera. I was so impressed that I got one as well, because as you know, the Mobius I took apart to go into the coach, and rather than keep putting it back and so forth, I thought, well, I need a new camera, because the Mobius is in the coach for looking out the window type view. So now I've got this one, which is it's a cracking camera, it really is. And as Rob said, you do it all primarily on the app, and I've got this now on my iPhone and my iPad Pro. And yeah, it's great. I mean, you don't have to hook up a monitor like you did for the Mobius, because you can just view it on your iPad or iPhone, because of the Wi-Fi on it. So I should be giving that a test shortly, and mount it and see what that comes out like. So there we are. So hopefully that now has proved the TMD area. Well, it has, I know it has. And as I say, I know it's not to everybody's taste, but it's not really important. What's important, it's to my liking and my operating it, and really that's about all I need to concern myself about. And I'm absolutely over the moon with it, really am. So now what I've got to do is to obviously glue the ballast down, but I won't be doing that for a day or so. That's how I want to get things right, make sure it's perfectly okay, which I'm 99% sure it is. That, you know, nothing went wrong on camera apart from the point, which I forgot to change, but that's my fault, not the layout fault. And then I can, once that's done, then I can start putting on the other things, which are the lamps, and the people, to airbrush the ballast, put oil and grime on it, do the hard standing here. Lots and lots and lots of work to do yet, but at least the main part here is now done. So hopefully you've enjoyed that, and at long last we can say, hopefully, good night to the DMD. So this will be the last update probably, apart from showing you the detailing. So there we go. So bye for now, folks, and I'll speak to you again soon. So bye for now. Bye.